Thank you for this opportunity to share about the Year 3 Journeys project. Journeys is a partnership programme between Springboard, Roe Valley Residents Association and Cavan and Monaghan Education and Training Board. Throughout the course of the 4 years, the project will work with over 1,000 young people throughout the 7 programmes. We aim to work with young people who are deemed at risk to help them realise their potential, become more active citizens within their community to help build a more cohesive society. The project will offer the opportunity for young people to engage in a way that will help them grow personally, appreciate diversity, and become more active citizens. In March of this year, we were just about to start Year 3 whenever lockdown happened. And like many of you, we were forced to think in a way that we never would have imagined. The staff had to very quickly and creatively think of new ways that they could work online and ensure online safety was adhered to at all times. We never take for granted whenever a young person makes that courageous and brave step to say that they want to do a programme. And for us, the first time that all the young people would be meeting would be in an online setting. So it's clear to say that there was some apprehension as to what this was going to look like. I'm now going to pass over to Steph O'Rourke, who is the team leader for the Journeys project, and she's going to explain in a wee bit more detail about what that journey was like for us.
Thank you, Julie. As Julie was saying there, as a result of the COVID-19 restrictions, we had to move our programmes online. Initially, for us as staff, moving this brought with it concerns and apprehension as to what the programme would look like and how we would ensure to still meet the overall aims. This was a completely new way of working for us, and it was uncharted territory. Our main priority was to ensure that the young people in the programme still got the maximum benefit and support from their experience, as well as still achieve key learning and development. As such, we set out to identify any barriers that may be in the way. We identified that we would need staff training around the use of online platforms, understanding different methods that could be used to engage young people online, as well as ensure to keep them safe at all times. Further barriers included young people who didn't have the resources to engage online, and making it a priority that we source these to ensure that no young person was left behind. For the first few weeks, we then began to implement many of the new online platforms. These included Zoom, Google Classroom, Lenoit, Kahoot, Facebook Rooms. It was really trial and error in the first few weeks, exploring which ones that the young people would respond best to. And for each group, this was different. Another barrier which became evident as the programmes progressed, which is something that I'm sure a lot of people can relate to, was that the young people's routines were affected by lockdown. This required us to be really creative in ways of engaging them to a better routine. This new way of delivering the project brought with it so many benefits and learning. It forced us to think in ways that we never had done before. We had to adapt to online group work methods and carrying out one-to-ones over the phone. Staff adapted and responded with innovative and creative approach, embracing the new normal and putting in mechanisms to support the young people through this time. In addition to their online sessions covering the core themes of the Peace 4 project, another key element of the programme was ensuring that young people felt involved and still felt connected and part of something much bigger. Really emphasising the message that although we were at home during the pandemic, we were still together. This was achieved with young people getting involved in art projects, online challenges, sharing videos, reflecting on their journey through lockdown, finding new ways to connect despite being apart, as well as social action projects where they reached out to local care homes to write letters of support to residents there. They also got involved in poster making to support the NHS, as well as many self-care projects. The young people set themselves daily tasks and daily self-care challenges, with one group even collectively achieving the miles that it took to walk Mount Everest to promote the message of positive mental health and well-being. This was particularly important in such uncertain times. Despite the initial fears from programme staff going into lockdown that we may not be able to deliver in this new way, the programmes have in fact exceeded all of our expectations. The evaluation of the programme, feedback from young people, as well as high levels of progressions and journeys travelled in terms of good relations and active citizenship all demonstrates the positive impact for the young people involved. Young people themselves identified that the online training sessions and activities, the videos, phone calls and one-to-one mentoring all helped to give them a routine and a sense of purpose in such an uncertain and worrying time. They reported that the consistent support throughout really helped them combat isolation and supported their mental well-being. It's evident that the need for the support from the programme was needed more than ever during this time. Ensuring that the programme was engaging and interactive and that staff were motivated as well as creative in accessing online resources really helped impact positively on the young people. Positive feedback from parents of the young people demonstrated that the programme not only impacted on the young people themselves but also on their families and wider support networks and communities as a whole. As we prepare to enter into a new year of programmes, we are currently reflecting and evaluating on all of the learning that we captured this year. We understand that whilst we aren't where we were in terms of the pandemic, there still is some time to go. So with that in mind, we continue to explore new blended learning ideas to ensure that we still deliver programmes that are meaningful and impactful for all of the young people involved. Thank you for listening today, and I'm just going to pass you back over to Julie, who is going to share some closing remarks.
Thank you, Steph, and thank you to SUPB for the opportunity to share today. We want to take what we learned from year 3 and build on it as we move forward into year 4. We are now going to watch a video from the Generate programme to find out what the young people thought of their experience in year 3. Thank you.
Generate helped me make a lot more friends and a lot of friends for life, really.
It helped us a lot, it's benefited us, it's so much past you can go on to. I think a lot of people have a clear path now in our group, which is good, they know what they want to do, and that's a big thing.
It's so good and I love so much because my language is Arabic, but now I can talk anything. No, my English language is not good, but not bad.
The journey's helped me during lockdown. Just like helped me get up in the morning, get me doing something, kind of get me out of bed.
It helped me during lockdown because it gave me something to focus on when we had nothing else to do.
We could stick together and just move forward rather than putting a pause to our life. Don't let COVID do that.
Muchos esperan nivel en el curso, nada tampoco estamos.
My favourite bit was the positive attitude. We had to write words about a certain person on a sheet of paper and then send it into the group chat.
When Generate went to the escape rooms, they were really great. Team really well. Teamwork was fantastic.
Give me a relationship, friends, and it's so cute, and I love all the Generate 8.
I'm currently out doing a walk for our Mount Everest walk, and the walk, it just makes you feel so good. It gives you more that, that feeling where you can then conquer the rest of the day.
It's really inspired me. It's helped motivate me to get myself up, get out of the house, get my walks in, get my fitness in, and really has helped my mental health and keep me positive.
The mentors, the staff, they just all helped me out really well.
The staff and the people, because it helped their development and it helped boost your confidence.
I will take away confidence because it pushed me to do things I wouldn't do and pushed me out of my comfort zone.
I found it all motivation and confidence.